All right. Good evening. I hope folks are showing up. Oh. Are we live? It's hard to tell. I'm by myself here. Things may be a little glitchy. Trying to smooth it out. I'm just going to pick on the guitar and tune it up and keep it in tune until we're ready to go, till I get word that we are good to go. And we're live. Let me see. I want to get this to where I can read people's comments. I have a second phone over here. Look at there I am right there. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brent Cobb. Thank you very much for having me. Thanks for tuning in. Mossy Oak, Second Harvest. Thanks for teaming up. I'm glad to team up with y'all. All the work that you do for South Georgia, or for all of Georgia, it means a whole lot to me, especially during what we're going through right now. And I'm just glad to know y'all. I got two youngins of my own, and it is hard to keep them fed as is. And I know a lot of kids depend on school foods to get their meals, and Second Harvest does a great job at that. This is all for them. So any donations will go straight to Second Harvest. For South Georgia, you can text my name, Brent, to the number below the screen if your heart desires to contribute. I'm going to play y'all some tunes. Thanks for tuning in, Diane. This is a song that my wife and I wrote after our son was born a year ago. He's a year old today. Not today, a few days ago. Feels like today. We wrote a song called Keep 'Em on Their Toes on the back porch. And it's words to live by. If you ever grow up, there's one thing you'll find. Most people that you meet are just about out there, man. They try to tell you how to live. They try to tell you how to die. They tell you don't get too low, but don't get too high. The best thing you can do is don't listen too close. Walk on to your own beat. Keep 'em on their toes. Keep 'em on their toes. Your business out of sight. Make 'em look left if you're gonna hang 'em right. If the pot's hot, don't let 'em see your hand. Make 'em gotta know what they wouldn't understand. The best thing you can do when the ignorance shows is walk on to your own beat. And keep 'em on their toes. If you never grow up, you ought to stay that way. 'Cause you can't learn what you ain't gotta change. Just listen to your heart. Listen to the rain. Listen to whatever it is that keeps you sane. Now I don't have to tell it, 'cause you already know. Walk on to your own beat and keep 'em on their toes. Keep 'em on their toes, your business out of sight. Make 'em look left if you're gonna hang 'em right. If the pot's hot, don't let 'em see your hand. Make 'em gotta know what they wouldn't understand. The best thing you can do when the ignorance shows is walk on to your own beat. Keep 'em on their toes. I don't have to tell it, 'cause y'all already know. Walk on to your own beat and keep 'em on their toes. There you go. Let's keep 'em on their toes. I don't know about y'all, but I get nervous with live streams. I enjoy it. I'm a songwriter. I'm a little bit reclusive, but I don't know, for some reason, sitting here with just me and my phone and singing into a blank screen is a little nerve-wracking. But I appreciate y'all tuning in nonetheless. Kent, thank you for tuning in, man. If anybody has any requests, is any familiar with my music, you're welcome to make requests. I tend to play them. I'm watching you over here on another phone. With that said, I tell a lot of stories, so I might do too much talking. This song is, I wrote this one day. It's called Down in the Gulley. When my dad and my uncle were kids, they had to build this pump house to siphon this water from this natural spring down the bottom of this gully to their house. They ran out of water for a whole summer. And so they built this pump house. They siphoned water that whole summer. And then a few years back, there was an old tree service crew on the backside of our property, and they saw this old pump house, and they thought it was a moonshine still. All these pipes running out of it. And so they went to the local sheriff, and they said, go to Bubba Cobb's house. He's got a moonshine still, we believe. And so the sheriff shows up, and my Uncle Bubba's a good man, but he can be ornery if you wake him up first thing in the morning and accuse him of having a moonshine still. He told them they need to get off his property. It was not a moonshine still, it was a pump house. But I thought, what if it had been a moonshine still? And I wrote this song. Well, my granddaddy was a good man, no matter what the papers say. He worked till he bled for everything he had, brought us up to do the same. One afternoon in June, they had us working just like a couple mules. My cousin and me were 20 feet deep, they covered in red mud clay. Well, we ran pipe from the creek bed through the woods to the old gray shack. It was worth the trouble to work them shovels for Granddaddy's sour mash stash. All the weeds and pecan trees hid a secret we all for to keep. And my granddaddy knew what the law would do if they ever come slipping around back. Lord, I'm down in the gutter where the creek is high. Lord, I'm down in the gutter where only the moon shines. Without money you can't buy nothing. Nothing is a damn old shame. When you're in the hole, you sell your soul for running water instead of rain. Where the hills were filled with the smell of cash, cooking in that copper steel. Now everybody knew where to get their brew, and that made our family name. Lord, I'm down in the gutter where the creek is high. Lord, I'm down in the gutter where only the moon shines. Well, the years and laws passed by. They couldn't keep the county dry. One night, the sheriff went to looking for the man who was cooking that bootleg moonshine. Well, he called the best, and he called the best to tear our old shack down. But when they went for the stash, my granddaddy laughed. 'Cause this shack was a pump house. Lord, I'm down in the gutter where the creek is high. Lord, I'm down in the gutter where only the moon shines. It was down in the gutter where the creek is high. Lord, I'm down in the gutter where only the moon shines. There you go, down in the gutter. Man, that's a good request. Who requested Down Home? Jordan, I appreciate that. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We got a bunch of folks in here right now. I'm going to do my best to play songs and tell you stories. I hope that you enjoy them. I write a lot of songs about South Georgia. That's where I'm from. You know, I don't know why, but for some reason it means a lot to a lot of other people. And I'm just singing about my hometown, you know. But I try to do it in a way that's interesting. I always like hearing Willie Nelson sing about Texas, and you know, or hearing Mark Twain, reading Mark Twain, write about the mighty Mississippi, and I was always drawn to those kind of things as a songwriter. And so I try to do that with my own life, make what I know interesting. This is a song that is no different than the rest. It's about a Sunday in the life of my own Southern family. My granddaddy on Sunday mornings, we'd stay over there, and he raised hogs and chickens. And we always put out a crawfish basket on Fridays, and we'd check them Sunday mornings. We'd go feed the chickens, feed the hogs, and we'd go to town and get a newspaper. And I just wrote a song about it one time. And my cousin Dave Cobb is a producer, and he if you see that number, by the way, at the bottom of your screen, that's to donate to Second Harvest, which is a food bank in South Georgia. They do a whole lot to help hungry kids and just hungry folks in need. And right now, we need that. Everybody, a lot of kids that depend on being in school for the food, and it would really help the kids right now that there ain't any school. Anyway, this is Down Home, about a Sunday in the life of my own Southern family. It goes like this. Early in the morning before the sun comes up, wood burning in the stove, coffee stirring in his cup. He's chomping at the bits to get us youngins out to bed. Check the baskets at the creek, get the hogs and chickens fed. By the time we get to town, the church crowd will be gone. Granddaddy Green, Sunday show is a blessing when you're living down home. Down home, everybody's got one. Down home, place that you come from. Down home is something that your mama said. It ain't just a good place for you to lay your head. It's on the way to pick up cricket, stopping by Uncle Johnny's, asking if he make it fishing. Oh, and he won't probably. Ain't Dot's got a honeydew list a mile long. She bought the pants and the mother put them on. Wears them everywhere she goes, he just tags along. Oh, 'cause love is unconditional when you living down home. Down home, everybody's got one. Down home, place that you come from. Down home is something that your daddy said. It ain't just a good place for you to lay your head. I said, no, sir. Now later in the evening with our babies back in bed, yellow belly, brimming crickets still hopping through our head. I said, thank you, Lord, for Grandpa, all my family. Days like today sure mean the world to me. I understand you have a plan when we up and go. I wonder, do we ever really leave when we're living down home? Down home, heaven's on the route. Down home, forever never runs out. Down home, it's always blue skies. Down home, angels wave when they fly by. Well, down home, you can see past tomorrow. Down home, there's never any sorrow. Down home is something Jesus said. It ain't just a good place for us to lay our head. Down home. I'm gonna pour me another one. Happy Thursday to y'all too. It's good to be here in my own home. We're actually down at the beach house. My in-laws have a little spot down here. We quarantined in our house for about 3 weeks or a month, and then we've decided to come down here for a little change of scenery. And somebody just said the world is ending. I wrote a song about the world is ending. I kind of want to keep it light though. You know what I mean? If you see that number, you can donate to Second Harvest in Georgia. Well, that's the wrong one. Let's see here. Moving right along. Let's do this one. This is just an old party song, kind of. Look at old barefoot shuffling across the outdoor dance floor like he ain't got no sense. His new girlfriend found her a pretty good fella. I guess this is into rednecks. Oh my, y'all better hold on tight. We got a lot of ice cold cheap beer blowing around here. Oh, I wish we had all night, but the morning's gonna come. And it won't be no fun for anyone. Watch out for Miss coming up to you, leaning up on you, wanna take you home tonight. She got herself a big truck driver coming upside her on a big round tonight. Now, oh my, she put it on you in a minute in her double white cheetah print silk sheet queen size. It's so cozy while you're in it, but the morning's gonna come and it won't be no fun for anyone's son. There ain't no turning back now, and you can't drink what you're already drunk. The moonlight's gonna burn out, and the morning's gonna come, and it won't be no fun for anyone. Yeah, the morning's gonna come, and it won't be no fun. Watch out. There you go. Thank you. Just sipping cold beer, looking at the comments, sucker for a good time. Man, that helps me, you know, when I see folks are Lorene. That'd be a good one, man. I don't ever play that one if I can remember all the words. Let's tune this thing up. This is the first song I ever wrote when I moved to Nashville. I lived in Nashville for 10 years. And then my wife and I, a couple of years ago after our daughter was born, we relocated back to South Georgia, and we lived down there on Lake Blackshear. And I don't even know what this song's about. It's called Lorene. Lorene, why don't you chase your dream and wipe your sleep? Right out of your eyes, that full bloom is bound to show up soon. Don't let the moon be the ruin of your night. Cotton in the field, it ain't going nowhere. That property line is stubborn as your name. Corn and the cattle, it will always be there. And you know town squares always look the same. Lorene, why don't you leave tonight? It'll be alright. I'm sure we'll meet again. But that rainbow leads to a pot of gold. Give it all your soul. Now you gotta go, my friend. Cotton in the field, it ain't going nowhere. That property line is stubborn as your name. The corn and the cattle, it will always be there. And you know town squares always look the same. Look the same. Lorene, your time has been well spent, and all else fades. The memories enough that I won't lie. Goodbye's bittersweet, but at least you and me, we got to love. There you go. We'll work on seeing some folks didn't get a link when they texted that number, but we will get it to you. We have people working on it. Oh, yes, ma'am. I sure will play you that. Miss Janine. So sorry about Ron. I'm going to try to get to most everybody's requests. This one is a special request. It's called The World. We've come a long, long way. Just look at me and you. All the dues we've paid. We started out loose on those dirt road nights. Now who could have saw this come back then in the headlights? Suppose it was a different song. Suppose I would have loved you wrong. No telling who we might be without you and me. But all I know is we would love nice and slow all night long, learning how to hold on tight. I was yours, you were mine, and all was right with the world. Growing up did its best to come in between, but you pushing I'd pull. We'd make the ends meet. A couple times we came close to calling it quits. Love will put you through hell. Hell never saw a love like this, no. All I know is we would love nice and slow all night long, learning how hold on tight. I was yours, you were mine, and all was right with the world. All I know is we still love, nice and slow, all night long. And we know how to hold on tight. I'm still yours, you're still mine, and all is right, all is right, all is right with the world. There you go, Mr. Neem. Man, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, Mossy Oak, for having me. Please donate to Second Harvest. A lot of kids in need right now, a lot of folks that need to eat, and they do a really good job of that. I'm going to lighten the mood a little bit and play a song that I wrote a few years back when my granddaddy, I say I'm going to lighten the mood, I'm going to talk about my granddaddy passing away, but it's light of heart. But, I wrote this song a few years ago with a guy named Neil Mason of the Cadillac 3. I walked in that day, was thinking about my grandpa, and you know, his only cuss word that he'd say was the S word. And I don't know how many kids are watching at home, so I'm not going to sing it the way we wrote it. And had I actually wrote it this way, I might have actually got it on radio. But we got done writing it, and I said, well, nobody's going to record that one. And lo and behold, Miranda Lambert did it, and it's called Old Stuff Tonight. I'm going to sing it like that. It goes like this. Red man tobacco, grandpa's 2 cents, old timers, then a pinch. I'm a fan of it. Old stuff, splitting logs, smoking hogs, feeding leftovers to a 3-legged dog. I'm a fan of old stuff. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's pain is another man's pleasure. If it's out of style, it sure drives me wild. I'm a fan of old stuff. Old turntables, vinyl records, hand-me-down tools, Black and Decker. I'm a fan of old stuff. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's pain is another man's pleasure. If it was out of style, it sure drove me wild. I'm a fan of old stuff. Let's play some of that old stuff. Singing hymns, skipping stones. When I think of him, think of home. I'm a fan of old stuff. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's pain is another man's pleasure. If it was out of style, it sure drove him wild. So I'm a fan of old stuff. Yeah, I'm a fan of old stuff. Old stuff for tonight. For those of you saying there is no link, I said someone texted Brent to the number given, didn't receive a link for donation. We will get that link to you. I'm not sure what's going on there. Country Bound. Let's do Country Bound. What's cool about this song is my dad actually wrote this song in 1992 with my mama's brother, my Uncle Brian. And it's always been one of my favorites. And so when I got ready to record my 2016 album, Shine On Rainy Day, I put it on it. And then when I made my Grand Ole Opry debut a few years ago, I was able to have my dad come and sing it with me. But this is their song. I'm just a fan. It's called Country Bound. Oh, I really don't belong here. Oh, I sometimes feel at home. Hear that quiet music calling. I can't shake it off my mind. Never felt so alone. Even when I'm in a crowd, so many people all around me. I can't shake it off my mind. I think I'm going country bound to the down home roots of a little backwoods town, where the people all say hi, the stars fill the sky. Think I'm going country, I'm going country bound. Can't say the city ever beat me. Can't say I ever could have won. Look, before I let this life defeat me, to the wide open spaces I will run. Some people say that I'm just dreaming. There's no place like this around, but I know there is, and that's for certain. And the good Lord willing, I'll get there somehow. Think I'm going country bound to the down home roots of a little backwoods town, where the people all say hi, the stars fill the sky. Think I'm going country, I'm going country. Think I'm going country, I'm going country bound. My daddy say, come on, let's go country bound. There you go. Let's see, what's everybody saying? Campfire tune right here. Yes, sir. That's the campfire tune I grew up listening to. Well, I'm just gonna keep looking for. I got a little song list here. Somebody said "King of Alabama." We could do that for Wayne. Okay, I have just been told if you click the link in the caption, then you can donate to that link. Hopefully that works. I wrote this song about a good buddy of mine named Wayne Mills, who's no longer with us. But he was a good man. He's from South Alabama, and he was a honky-tonk hero of sorts. This is the King of Alabama. Well, I didn't know him best, but he say we were friends. We both rode the highways on the song. So I'm writing this one here in memory of him. 'Cause the King of Alabama is gone home. He was a man among men, the old school kind, had a great big heart, a laid back mind, let you hold his guitar if you broke a string. If you thought he looked country, all you heard him sing. From Alabama, across the Rio Grande, he beat the black top down with the 5-piece band. Not because he loved it, he did that too, but he did it, man, 'cause that's what he was born to do. Well, some people calculate moves, he never had a thing to prove. He just let the wind take him where it may. Well, it's a damn shame the way things go. It's too bad we have to lose a good folk. But the King of Alabama has gone home. Watch it out now. Well, nothing good ever happens after midnight, so the story goes. You can't trust nobody, it don't matter how close. It was a friend that took him from his family. I keep his chain in my pocket, his son in my prayers every stage I'm on. I can feel him there where some people calculate moves. He never had a thing to prove. He just let the wind take him where it may. Well, it's a damn shame the way things go. It's too bad we have to lose a good folk. But the King of Alabama has gone home. Some people calculate moves. He never had a thing to prove. He just let the wind take him where it may. Honky tonks trick. Now get a guitar and grab your pick and let the old tunes possess you and play. Well, it's a damn shame the way things go. It's too bad we have to lose a good friend. But the king of Alabama, the king of Alabama, the king of Alabama has gone home. Wayne Mills. See about tuning this old guitar again. Oh, somebody's texting me over here. Let me see what they're saying so I can get this right. Okay, the text link is now working. So if you text that number, text my name, Brent, to that number, it is working now. I'm not sure what was going on, but we got it going on now. Let's see. I'm going to do a song I wrote with an old buddy. I tend to do that a lot. I write a lot about where I'm from, and I write a lot with just old buddies. First, I'll take a sip. What time we got? How we doing on time? I don't want to keep anybody up past the bedtime, you know. This song's called Solvin Problems. Sitting on the front porch on a Sunday afternoon, just me and a buddy who I've known for a few years. We figured since the weather's nice, we might as well soak up the sights of Nashville with no suits and ties around. The conversation covers everything and in between, from Grandpa's health to marrying good girls. Oh, we ain't up to nothing, just solving all the problems of the world. We joke and laugh at the present and past, how some things do and some don't last. Like friends you make round here, sometimes somehow just disappear. It's funny too, the two of us, the folks back home make such a fuss about the way we're living day to day. Guitars ticking, the conversation covers everything and in between, from modern music to Mama tried by Merle. Oh, we ain't up to nothing, just solving all the problems of the world as they come and go, like us wannabes on Music Row. We're made to just burn out the way a star is made to glow. And me and my old buddy Scotch Taylor sat there and thought about life and how we could live it. Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, mind the 6 foot apart rule now. Let me get too close to me.
Sorry.
We sat there for a minute on Music Row. We thought about, man, how cool is it to be down here? What are we going to write the rest of the song about? And then we thought, well, so far it's pretty good, and we've written it about nothing. Do you have an extra cigarette on you? I asked Scotch. And
I did.
He smoked Marlboro number 27s. Happens to be my favorite cigarette to bum. And he had just 2 left. And he lit us one last cigarette, made plans to do what we ain't done yet. He wants to buy a Jeep, I'd like to make it through next week. If I do and he does too, bet we'll do it all again. Shoot the bull by what's new on another Sunday afternoon. Well, the conversation covers everything, and in between, life is good, giving it a whirl. Oh, we ain't up to nothing, just solving all the problems of the world.
Yeah, old buddy, that's right. Don't touch me, man. I ain't gonna touch you. I ain't gonna touch you.
All right. That's Scotch Taylor, everybody. Thanks for joining us, homie. Scotch has been quarantining too for about a month. He's been nowhere, just like the rest of us. So we figured we hadn't come in contact with anybody. We ain't shaking hands or hugging or anything, even though I love him. If you're just tuning in, I have teamed up with Mossy Oak and Second Harvest Food Bank, based in South Georgia, or all over Georgia. I keep saying South Georgia. I'm from South Georgia. They're all over Georgia. But you can text my name to that number on your screen and donate, please, and help a lot of people during this trying time. I'm going to do a few more, and I'm going to get up out of here. But somebody said earlier, and you're right, there is no bedtime anymore for some of us. I never had a bedtime anyway. That's why I write songs for a living, you know. Well, actually, I'm not going to play it because it comes out at midnight, but I do want to say it's crazy to me. I was able to write a song with Rob Snyder and Luke Combs last week about all of this that we have going on. We called it 6 Feet Apart. And Luke wound up recording it. And it comes out at midnight tonight, which is just insane to me. And it was really cool to write a song about what we're all feeling. That's what I do anyway. You know, I write if I'm happy, I write if I'm sad, I write if I'm in between, and that's just what I do. But here we go. Speaking of, I spend a lot of time when we're not in quarantine. I spend a lot of time on the road, away from my family, and this song's about don't be trying to mess around with my family while I'm gone. It's called 30-06. It's another song I wrote with Scotch and Adam Hood. Don't come around my house, Daddy ain't home. If you care about your life, you'll leave mine alone. I've been hearing some bad news, it can't be true. 'Cause I know she won't go down that road, it's gotta be you. I hate if it's you. This town's too small, be playing those kind of games. Messing around with another man's woman, gonna call all kind of things. Won't be mad, I tell you one time, don't cross that line, or you might get pissed with a 30-06. I work too hard to keep mama showing enough satisfied. If you heard a home fire ain't burning, somebody told a lie. I do what I do for her so she don't have to worry. Just 'cause I ain't home some nights don't mean that she lonely. She sure ain't lonely. This town's too small, be playing those kind of games. Messing around with another man, woman, gonna cause all kind of pain. And it won't be mine, I'll tell you one time, I don't cross that line. Well, you gonna get paid with a 30-06. Yeah, now. This town's too small to be playing those kind of games. Messing around with another man, probably gonna cause all kind of things. It won't be mine. I'll tell you one time, I don't cross that line, you losing your mind. It won't be mine. I'll tell you one time, if you cross that line, you gonna get this with a 30-06. Well, you better gonna take yourself back to your own house. We ain't on them kind of terms. Quit messing around there. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I might shoot your ass. I don't know. That's 30-06. All right. Let's see what we got going on over here. I want to do one more. 2 more, maybe. I don't know. However long they'll let us go. Let's do something that's uplifting. Shine on Rainy Day be a good one. Hell right. I wrote this song. It's a very personal song, but it could be, for anybody, whatever you're going through. I don't know what you're going through, but I know we're all going through right now, but whatever you're personally going through, I don't know. But if it is anything, know that you're probably not the only one that's ever been there. And this song is for that. It's called Shine on Rainy Day. Thank y'all very much for tuning in and hanging out. Sorry we had those technical difficulties there. Again, if you would like to donate to Second Harvest Food Bank, we would very much appreciate it. And there are a lot of people that would appreciate it a lot more than I would. You can text my name to that number at the bottom of your screen. Thanks again. My name is Brent Cobb. Mossy Oak, thank y'all so much for having me. And thank y'all for tuning in. We sure appreciate it. I've loved strangers, dodged deals and dangers, searching for my own little piece from countryside to the slick city streets. I miss my hometown, been high and low down, learned every which way of the game. Some things do and some don't change. It's sad to say I'm still crazy over you. Your love gets me through when I'm stuck in life's crazy glue. Ain't it funny how little thunder make a man start to wonder, should he swim or just go under? Ain't it funny how you learn to pray when your blue skies turn gray, when there's nothing left to say? Shine on rainy day. friend once told me, he said, boy, you sound so lonely on those cheap leaving done me wrong. Have you ever heard of a happy song? Well, offended, I set down my glass. I smiled and let the moment pass. Said, tabs on me if you think I'm lying. Laughing ain't a pleasure till you know about crying. Ain't it funny how little thunder make a man start to wonder, should he swim or just go under? Ain't it funny how you learn to pray when your blue skies turn gray, when there's nothing left to say? A shine on rainy day, a shine on rainy day. Ain't it funny how little thunder make a man start to wonder, should he swim or just go under? Ain't it funny how you learn to pray when your blue skies turn gray, when there's nothing left to say? A shine on rainy day. Thank y'all very much. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are hanging out at your house and you're still happy. And I hope that you've got to spend a whole lot of time with the folks that you love the most and that love you the most. Hope everybody's eating them a family dinner. Hope everybody's got them a garden growing. I've been catching a lot of brim with my daughter and trying to make the best of this. It's a lot like it was when I was a kid, you know, but there are a lot of people that is not very easy for right now. And if you are able to donate, which I know times are tough, but if you're able to donate, please text my name to the number at the bottom of your screen. That is Second Harvest, and they're a great food bank for a great cause. I am going to tune on out. Thank y'all very much. Once again, Brent Cobb, Mossy Oak, thank y'all for having me, and thank y'all for tuning in. Good evening, everybody.